Well, hello, everyone. I am Sonia Keeve. I am the CEO and founder of Sisters with the Voice Podcast Network, where I help women entrepreneurs to build, launch, and monetize a podcast in just 30 days. And so I want to talk to you today about how podcasting is the bridge to build your business. For many of you that are watching, perhaps you are an entrepreneur, whether that's full time or part time entrepreneur, and you have other products and services that you offer to your customers and clients. And maybe you are looking for the next evolution in your business. Have you considered starting a podcast? I had the opportunity to talk to a client the other day, and she was thinking about starting a podcast, but she wanted to understand and know how could she build a podcast and incorporate it into her business. Well, one of the things that I absolutely love about podcasting is that number one, it is just an enhancement or an extension of what you currently already do. So you don't have to change your business model at all. Just think of podcasting as another level to your business to give your services to the customers and clients that you serve. With podcasting, it is simply creating your written work and turning into an audio format. So let me say that again because I got tongue tied on that. Podcasting is simply taking your written work and turning it into an audio format. So that's usually simple and easy because think about it. When you are doing content creation, do you find yourself sometimes getting stuck or maybe in overwhelm trying to decide the type of content that you want to create and produce for your audience? Well, the thing that I have found with podcasting is that it is so much easier to speak out your expertise and share tips and tools than it is to write it out and send it, say, like in an email. Because I know many of us are inundated every single day with emails, and sometimes you can miss important information simply because you're scrolling through your emails and perhaps you're just like, I cannot read another email. But I can certainly have someone's undivided attention for say like 30 minutes to be able to deliver some value content that I know that my customers need. And so that podcasting and creating that platform is going to connect your expertise to your audience, and the podcast is the bridge in between the how that happens. And so why is podcasting so popular? And the reason why so many people are thinking about it and maybe have not started. Well, I'd like to say that podcasting has grown and gotten so popular because let's face it, we are doing business so much different than 20 years ago. And so much of how we communicate and collaborate with people happens in a virtual space. And so it is so easy to create your content in the confines of your home office or wherever you feel most comfortable and be able to deliver that content seamlessly. And you get to decide what content you need to share with your listening audience. Because guess what? You have their attention, their undivided attention for an infinite amount of time. And I'd say 30 minutes is a great place to start. And so think about it, with 30 minutes, some people think, my God, I don't know if I have that much to share. But when you are sharing some helpful tips and tools that you know are going to help give your customers or clients the transformation they need to build and elevate in their business, you can't help but get excited about the content that you're delivering. So when you're thinking about your podcast, I want you to think about what is the value add that you can bring to your customers and clients. Is there something that you know right offhand that you could talk about for at least, say, 25 minutes? And that is introducing yourself, delivering what the topic will be, and then sharing the meat and potatoes of that messaging and giving them a call to action to take away as a result of listening to your show. And so you want to outline that so that you are very clear on what you need to cover. Because sometimes I find with working with my clients, if they don't outline their materials and outline exactly what they want to say, sometimes they can get off course and sometimes you can lose your listener. So you want to be able to give some value add, compact information that they can walk away with and deliver on those things that you promised that you will give as a result of them working with you. Number two, while podcasting is the bridge to building your business, I tell people all the time, it gets to showcase your personality. And so you get to just shine in this space where a lot of times podcasting, aren't done live, right? They're done pre-recorded. So you can do a pre-recorded show and just be comfortable with where you are and be able to deliver the message with ease and no stress. Podcasting is also the bridge to building your business, number three, because guess what? It could be the very thing that helps get your business started. So if you're someone, a brand new entrepreneur, and you're looking for more impact and you're looking, how can I get more visible out there so people know who I am, how I serve? Podcasting is the number one way to make that happen. And I know this because this is how I was able to create Sisters with a Voice podcast network through podcasting. The visibility that you get is bar none. It is top notch because as people are downloading your show, they're hearing your expertise. Guess what they're doing? They're telling their friends and their family to listen in and tune into your episodes. Because guess what? People connect and build relationships to those they know, like, and trust. We hear that all the time, but many don't understand that podcasting is that bridge. Because guess what? You probably didn't even realize that you needed a podcast. Because sometimes when we think of podcasts, we think of podcasts that are entertaining, or we hear crime shows. I mean, I absolutely love crime podcasts, but guess what? It can also be a very effective business tool because with your podcast, you're not just delivering your message just inside of your local community, which where you reside. You are sharing a message that can reach globally all around the world. And how exciting is that? And so simply by being able to niche down, number one, who is your ideal target that you want to reach? Number two, what is the value add, the expertise that you bring that you can share for like a 30-minute talk? And then number three, you'll have this global reach. And sometimes that is the very thing that can help elevate your business to the next level. So there are so many advantages to building, launching, and monetizing a podcast, but you've got to take the first step and say yes to you. And so if you are someone who is thinking about a podcast, perhaps you've got all these amazing ideas, you have so much written content, but you're just not sure exactly how do I all fit it together, then I want to invite you to join me. I host a 6-week course entitled Launch Your Podcast in 30 Days. And inside of this course, I teach live because I absolutely love connecting to my clients. I teach you live the 7 simple steps that it takes to build, launch, and monetize a podcast in just 30 days. And so some of the things that we talk about is number one, content creation, because that is the key to having an amazing podcast. And then we kind of talk about how to add your own special flavor to your show, how to get the visibility that you need, how to get the credibility, and then lastly, certainly how to get the profitability for your business. So podcasting can be the bridge for all of that, but you've got to take the next step and launch your podcast today. And so if this is something you're like, you know what, I would absolutely love to know more. I would absolutely love to be a part of this. Then I want you to email me at skempowers@gmail.com. That's S as in Sam, K as in kite, empowers, plural, at gmail.com so that we can get you scheduled for your 15-minute consultation. And we can talk about how we can take those next steps to get you from thinking about it to building, launching, and monetizing today. The next session for this class will begin on Sunday, April the 10th. And I absolutely would love for you to be a part of it. But you've got to say yes to you, because the thing that I know for sure, those who think about it never go up, but those who take a chance. So many amazing people out there just like you who have been thinking about starting a podcast. So don't let this year pass you by before you say yes to you. Let this be your year of yes. Let this be the time where you'd say, Sonia, I am ready to start. And I will be your guide to help you, and you'll look up in 30 days and have your very own international show. So thank you so much for watching. And my name is Sonia Keeve, the CEO and founder of Sisters with the Voice Podcast Network, where I help women entrepreneurs to build, launch, and monetize a podcast in just 30 days. I'll see you around and hope to see you in the next class of Launch Your Podcast Today. Take care. Bye-bye.